Hello everyone. Today we are going to start with the Bhashapraveshaha Part1-Class1 book, textbook. In this Bhashapraveshaha textbook, we are able to see basic good amount of Sanskrit grammar points, along with that good amount of spoken Sanskrit. So we are going to cover this entire book of Bhashapraveshaha Part1-Class1. Part1-Class1 means part 1 textbook. Now let's see the first page. See this, here we are going to see 3 points. Mama means mine, and bhavataha means that masculine. If you wanna ask some male person with respect, then we will use the word bhavataha. If you wanna ask some lady with respect, then we will use bhavatyaha. So bhavataha means to a male, bhavatyaha means to a lady. And if you want to talk about yourself, mama. So these 3 points we are going to see in this page number 1. See the first example. Mama nama Ganeshaha. My name is Ganesh. Mama means my, nama means name, Ganeshaha, Ganesh. In English we will write Ganesh, right? In Sanskrit we will end it properly. We will write Ganeshaha. We don't write like Ganesh. So for any name like Ganesh, Rajesh, Lokesh, Naresh, everything we will write it with a proper ending. Ganeshaha, Lokeshaha, Nareshaha, etc. So here he is telling his name. Mama nama Ganeshaha. My name is Ganesh. Now he wanna ask some other male person, may I know your good name please? Then what he will use? He need to use bhavataha, right? For a male he is going to ask. So this bhavataha he need to use. So he is asking bhavataha nama kim? May I know your good name? To a male person. Then that male person will reply, Mama nama Ramakrishnaha. My name is Ramakrishna. Ramakrishnaha he is writing, right? So in English we will write Ramakrishna. In Sanskrit we will end it properly. Ramakrishnaha. For any guy. Ramakrishna aha or ihi, it ends with a colon. So just note this point. So bhavataha nama kim? May I know your good name? Mama nama Ramakrishnaha. My name is Ramakrishna. And the next example. Now he is asking to a lady. So may I know your good name please? To a lady how he will ask? He need to use bhavatyaha. Bhavatyaha nama kim? May I know your good name? Mama nama Sita. My name is Sita. So his introduction is same. My name is Ganesh. Mama nama Ganeshaha. To any person he need to introduce like this only. But if he wanna ask some guy, then he will use bhavataha. Bhavataha nama kim? And if he wanna ask to a lady, then he need to use bhavatyaha. Bhavatyaha nama kim? That's it. So based on this we have examples here. Let's see one by one. See the first example. Bhavataha nama kim? By looking into this bhavataha, immediately you need to guess he is asking to a guy. So only for guys we will use bhavataha, right? If he is a girl, if that person is a girl, then bhavatyaha he will use. So just note this point. Now he is asking like bhavataha nama kim? So what that male person will reply? He will tell his name. My name is Vivekananda. Mama nama Vivekanandaha. Here he is not writing Vivekananda. Just note this point. Vivekanandaha. You need to end it properly in Sanskrit. So to a male person he asked, male person he replied. Now he is asking to a female. Bhavatyaha nama kim? May I know your good name please? Then that lady is replying, Mama nama Lata. Here they don't have any restrictions for a girl. Lata, Sita, Geeta, anything we can write it properly. Only for guys we have restriction. Vivekananda, we will write it as Vivekanandaha. Rajesh, Rajeshaha. Lokesh, Lokeshaha. So just note these points. Now they have given you self exercise. You need to see the example given in the textbook and you need to fill the exercise. See this. Udaharanam drishtva riktastananam purayantu. Based on the given example, fill the following points. First example they have given. Ramesh is asking. That means Rameshaha. What he is asking? Bhavataha nama kim? By looking into Bhavataha, what you need to guess? Immediately you need to guess he is asking to a guy. Only for guys we will use Bhavataha, right? So he is asking to a guy. Bhavataha nama kim? Now they have given Govindaha has to reply. What Govinda will reply? You need to fill it. So if Ramesh is asking to a Govinda, may I know your good name please? Then what Govinda will reply? He will reply, my name is Govinda. So you need to write Mama Nama Govindaha. Govindaha. End it properly. Now see the second example. Ramesh is asking Bhavatyaha Nama Kim? By looking into the Bhavatyaha, what you need to check? You need to guess, immediately guess he is asking to a girl. He is asking to a lady, may I know your good name please? Now who is replying? Leela is replying. Leela means girl. So obviously what she will reply? She need to reply like, my name is Leela. Mama Nama Leela. Here there is no restriction in Sanskrit, so she is writing Leela. Mama Nama Leela. Now look into the third example. Geeta is asking, Bhavataha Nama Kim? By looking into Bhavataha, what you need to guess? She is asking to a guy. What she is asking? Bhavataha Nama Kim? May I know your good name please? Now who is replying? Rajesh is replying. Rajeshaha. Rajesh is replying. What he is replying? My name is Rajesh. Mama Nama Rajeshaha. So these things you need to fill. So this is a self exercise. Based on the example in the top, you need to fill this exercise. So page number 1 is done. Moving forward. Now we are talking about pronouns. Till now we have seen about nouns, right? Noun, what Govinda is asking, what Leela is replying. All these are the nouns. Rajesh, Govinda, Sita, Lata, Geeta, everything is a noun. Now we are going to see about pronoun. This girl, that boy, this doctor, that teacher, this professor, that object, this, that, and male, female, and neuter gender. These things we are going to see in the page number 2. Here we need to talk about this, that, for all genders, for masculine, for feminine, and neuter. That means male, female, and neuter. These two categories you need to check. So if you know whether you wanna how to write this person and that person in Sanskrit, and to a male person how you need to write, to a female person how you need to write. If you know that particular words and forms, then it is very easy for you to write a sentence in Sanskrit, right? So that means saha, sa, tat. Saha for a male, that. that male, that female, sa, that object, tat, object means neuter gender, that male, saha, that female, sa, that object, tat. This male, eshaha, this female, esha, this neuter, that means this object, etat. So, saha, sa, tat, that male, that female, that object, eshaha, esha, etat, this male, this female, this object. If you know these forms, it is very easy to fill this exercise. Now we'll see the exercise. See this here, he is the host, this person is the host, and he is talking about this guy and that guy. Here distance is very near, right? Very close. And here distance is very far. That means you need to identify. Like this means we will use esha, eshaha, and that means saha, sa. So you already seen the forms, right? That means saha, sa, tat, male, female, neuter. Eshaha, esha, etat, this male, this female, this object. You already knew this. Now you just need to fill it. Now this host is introducing. Eshaha chalakaha, this driver. This means where is this? This means near, right? So he is talking about this guy, left hand side. Left hand side, everything will comes like this. Eshaha, 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 everything you need to write. Right hand side, distance is very far. That means he is talking about that guy, that doctor, etc. Saha vaidyaha, that doctor. Eshaha chalakaha, this driver. So left hand side is this, right hand side distance is far, that's why that. Now based on this, you need to fill this exercise. First let's see left hand side exercise. If you know the meanings, then it will be very easy for you, right, to fill whether it is masculine or feminine or neuter gender. Sikshakaha, teacher. Gramaha, village. Vivekanandaha, guy. Gajaha, elephant. Simhaha, him, lion. Deepaha, lamp. Vrikshaha, tree. Sahodaraha, brother. All these are the masculine forms, right? That's why you need to use, and the left hand side, that person is very near. That means this. What is this male? Eshaha. You just need to prefix eshaha for each and every word. Eshaha shikshakaha, eshaha gramaha, eshaha vivekanandaha, etc. This teacher, this village, this elephant, this tree, this brother. So all these are the masculine forms. So left hand side exercise is done. So now right hand side exercise, how you need to do? Right hand side, the distance is far. That means that doctor, that person, that lion. So that means what we will use? Saha we will use for a masculine. Saha, sa. Sa for a girl, right? So right hand side, you just need to add saha for every masculine form. Kavihi, poet. Rashtrapatihi, president. Vishnu, Lord Vishnu. Brata, brother. Atidhi, guest. Shishuhu, boy child. Pita, father. Neta, leader. Now see this. You're just adding saha for each and every word. Saha kavihi, saha rashtrapatihi, saha vishnuhu, saha bhrata, saha neta, saha pita. Why saha? All these are the masculine. If it's a female, then you will write sa. Sa you will write. that girl child, that doctor, that leader. Sa you will write. Since here it is masculine, you are using saha. So this exercise is done. Saha sa tat means that guy, that lady, that object. Yeshaha yesha etat. This guy, this lady, this object. So first part of second page is done. Now see this bottom one. Here they are talking about a lady. Till now we have seen masculine, right? Now we are here with a feminine. See this, here distance is very near. He is the host. Distance is near and distance is far. For a near things, what you will write? This lady, right? This lady means Yesha. Yesha you will use. For that lady or that goddess, you will use Sa. So only these two things you need to differentiate here. Now let's fill this. First see the left hand side. Shikshika, teacher, lady teacher. Bhakta, lady devotee. Mala, garland. Bhumihi, earth. Dvichakrika, two-wheeler. Lata, creeper. Gulika, tablet. Vyaktihi, a person. So all these things comes under feminine gender. And since the distance is very near, so this teacher, this devotee, this garland. For that you are using Yesha, feminine words. Yesha Shikshika, Yesha Bhakta, Yesha Mala, Yesha Bhumihi, Yesha Vyaktihi, etc. So left hand side exercise is done. Only you need to add Yesha. Now let's see the right hand side. Right hand side means distance is far. That means that lady, that goddess, that cow, that clock, etc. So for that what you will use? Sa Gayatri. That Gayatri. Sa Duravani. Sa Denu, that cow. Sa Duravani means phone. That phone. That cow. Sa Vadhu, that bride, etc. Right hand side you just need to fill with Sa. So page number 2 is done. So in this page number 2 what we have seen? We have learnt this male, this female, this neuter, that male, that female, that neuter. So all these things we have learnt in the page number 2. Now let's move forward. Now coming to the page number 3. Now we are talking about neuter gender. Neuter gender means objects which are other than male or female. We will use it as a neuter gender. What are the neuter gender forms? If the object is near, then we will use etat. If the object is far, then we will use tat. These two words we will just append here in this exercise. Etat sangraham. Etat sanganakam. That means computer. This computer. Tat vimanam. That aeroplane. Vastram means cloth. Narikelam means coconut. Dvaram means door. Vyajanam means fan. So all these are very near objects. For near objects what we will use? Etat we will use. So we are just adding etat. And we are just prefixing. We are just prefixing etat for each and every word. Etat vastram, etat narikelam, etat dvaram, etat vyajanam. So left hand side is done. And coming to the right hand side means distance is very far. So we are using tat. So kandukam, ball. Doordarshanam, television. Dadi, curd. Vari, water. So we are just adding tat shabda. tat kandukam, tat duradarshanam, tat dadi, tat vari. So neuter gender exercise is also done. Moving forward, here this is a exercise. See this. Based on the example given, you need to fill this exercise. What is this exercise talks about? One elephant, two elephants, multiple elephants, singular, dual and plural. Singular means still now we have seen only yeshaha, which is near, saha, which is far, right? Now for yeshaha, you have what is for singular form, what is dual form, what is a plural form. You need to write. And a noun, elephant. For single elephant, two elephants, multiple elephants, what are the forms? Singular, dual, plural. How you need to find out? That I will show you. See the first example. Yeshaha gajaha, one elephant. Yetau gajau, two elephants. Yete gajaha, multiple elephants. Multiple means more than two. If it is more than two, then we will call it as a plural. If it is a two, then dual. If it's a single, then singular. You need to use the forms. Now you need to know yeshaha means this, right? This one, these two, these multiple. What are these forms? These forms you need to know. And gajaha, elephant. One elephant, two elephants, multiple elephants. How you need to know the forms? Singular form, dual form, plural form. For that, you need to open one website. I'll show you this website. See this? sanskritabhyas.in. Note down this website. sanskritabhyas.in. Now click on this Sanskrit nouns. We are talking about nouns only, right now. Click on the Sanskrit nouns. Once you click on Sanskrit nouns, click on this search button which is in the bottom. Click on the search button. Now you are able to see this. Now what you need to know? You need to know the forms of, see this. Now you need to know forms of this. Yeshaha, etau, ete, right? You know only yeshaha. You don't know the dual form and the plural form of yeshaha, right? So just search with yeshaha. You will get the forms. Here in the search button, yeshaha. Just type yeshaha and click on search button. Now you are able to see this. These are pronouns, right? This, that, everything is a pronoun. See this? You are able to see this, right? Etad pullinga pronoun. That means this pronoun is masculine. All these are the vibhaktis. I hope you all are aware of vibhaktis. Pradhama vibhakti, dvitiya vibhakti, tritiya, chaturthi, etc. If you don't know the forms, just watch my earlier videos in the Sanskrit grammar playlist. You are able to see multiple videos. Just learn them and then only come here. Otherwise, it is very difficult for you to understand. So all this called as vibhaktis. See this? This is a Pradhama vibhakti. Pradhama vibhakti, dvitiya vibhakti, tritiya vibhakti, etc. That means case 1, case 2, case 3, etc. Now here we are talking about only case 1. Why? Because these are just basics, right? We are just talking about nouns. This guy, this elephant, that girl. Only singular nouns we are talking about. That's why we need to check only the first form, Pradhama vibhakti. Yeshaha, etau, ete. This one elephant, these 2 elephants, these multiple elephants. These you need to write like Yeshaha, Etau, Ete. Coming to the elephant, how you need to search? Elephant means Gajaha, right? So search for the forms of elephant. Gajaha. If you search this, you are able to see Gajaha forms also. See this found in declination. You got the result, right? Click on this. You are able to see the forms of Gajaha, elephant also. Now, Pradama Vibhakti, first case. Gajaha, 1 elephant. Gajau, 2 elephants. Gajaha, multiple elephants. So you need to note down these forms. Now create the sentence. You got the forms of Gajaha also and Yeshaha also. So you got everything, right? Now add it in a sentence. Yeshaha Gajaha. Club both. This 1 elephant. Yetau Gajau. These 2 elephants. Dual form. Yete Gajaha. These multiple elephants. Like this, you need to fill the entire exercise. So they have given this example, right? Based on this example, you need to write all the forms. They have given one more example also. Yeshaha Ashvaha, 1 horse, masculine. These 2 horses, Yetau Ashvau. These multiple horses, Yete Ashvaha. They have given 2 examples. Based on these 2 examples, you need to fill the entire list. So I'll show you just 2 examples. I'll show you. Saha Senapatihi. They have given singular form. Saha Senapatihi means minister. What is the dual form of Senapati? Dual form of minister and plural form of minister you need to know. Saha means that minister, that 1 minister, that those 2 ministers, those multiple ministers. These forms you need to know. That singular, that dual, that plural, and 1 minister, 2 ministers, multiple ministers. How to find out this? Again you need to go here. Again go to this website, click on this. You know only Saha, you know, right? That 1 person. Saha, search with Saha, you will get the forms. Saha and click on search button. You are able to see this, right? Pronoun. That this everything is called as a pronoun. Now see this, you got the forms. Saha Taute. Saha Taute. That 1, those 2, those multiple. You need to write like this. Saha Taute. These forms note down. Again what you need to know? Senapatihi. You need to know. What are the forms for Senapatihi? Again go to the search button. Type Senapatihi. Means 1 minister. Senapatihi. You need to know how to type this. Practice it. Practice it, you will come to know. See this, Senapati. You have searched it, you got a result. Click on this. Now you will get a Pradama Vibhakti forms. Just take this Pradama Vibhakti forms. And as of now, don't consider Dvitiya, Tritiya, etc. All this going forward we'll see. Note down these things. Senapatihi, Senapati, Senapatayaha. Singular, dual, plural form. Now these 2 things you need to add it in this here, in this exercise. One minister, Saha Senapatihi. 2 ministers, Tau Senapati. Multiple ministers, Te Senapatayaha. These Saha Tau Te Senapatihi, Senapati, Senapatayaha. These two things if you add, you will fill the exercise. So based on this, you need to search for all these things. Gramaha, village. Sarpaha, snake. Kavihi, poet. Kapihi, monkey. Atidhihi, guest. Shishuhu, child. Patu, skill. Pashu, animal. Pita, father. Brata, brother. For all these Sanskrit words, you need to search for singular form, dual form, and plural form. If you search, then it is very easy. Why? Because we already searched forms of Saha and Yeshaha, right? Yeshaha, Etau, Ete, we know. Saha, Tau, Te, we know. What you need to know? Only you need to know what is the forms of Shishuhu, Patuhu, Pashuhu, Pita, and Brata. These nouns, if you know the forms, just add it like an example we have seen. So this example will be done. I'll just give you the answers. You can search and practice it. Don't see these answers right now. Go to the website and search for each and every form and then note down, just cross check this snapshot. If you practice only, you will come to know, otherwise it's very difficult for you. See, I'll just give you the answers. Yeshaha gramaha, one village. Etau gramau, two villages. Ete gramaha, multiple villages. Next one. Yeshaha sarpaha, one snake. Etau sarpau, two snakes. Ete sarpaha, multiple snakes. Yeshaha kavihi, one poet. Etau kavi, two poets. Ete kavayaha, multiple poets. Yeshaha kapihi, one monkey. Etau kapi, two monkeys. Ete kapayaha, multiple monkeys. Yeshaha atidhihi, one guest. Etau atithi, two guests. Ete atithayaha, multiple guests. Saha senapati, Saha senapatihi, one minister. Tau senapati, two ministers. Te senapatayaha, multiple ministers. Saha shishuhu, one boy child. Tau shishu, two boy childs. Te shishavaha, multiple boy childs. Saha patuhu, one skill. Tau patu, two skills. Te patavaha, multiple skills. Saha pashuhu, one animal. Tau pashu, two animals. Te pashavaha, multiple animals. Saha pita, one father. Tau pitarau, two fathers. Te pitaraha, multiple fathers. Saha brata, one brother. Tau bratarau, two brothers. Te brataraha, multiple brothers. So this is the exercise of page number 3. So just go through all these things. First go to the website and know the forms, singular, plural, singular, dual and plural forms of all those forms, and then fill the exercise. Hope it is clear. This is what for today. In the next video we'll come up with the further pages. So today we have seen 3 pages. Tomorrow, that means in the next video, we will see the further pages. Thank you for joining. We'll meet you in the next class. Take care. Bye.